This is Casper coming at you again from Music Creation Studios with another lick of the day. I wanted to show you a couple different concepts today. This is going to be focusing on the right hand picking techniques that can allow you to sound a lot faster, and it will definitely not be as hard on your right hand, nor will it be as hard to pick. This technique is called efficiency picking. Other people call it sweeping. There's a bunch of different names for it, I'm sure, but in the end what it involves is a steer away from alternate picking. Most guitar players or guitar teachers will tell you to alternate your picking, and that will actually require you to be picking down and then the next note up, then the next note down, so on and so forth, even if you go on to the next string. For example, if I played 3 notes on one string and then went down to the next string below it, I play the first note down, the next note up, the next note down, and then my jump to the next string would actually require me to do an upstroke. So again, that's what you would call alternate picking. What we're going to do today is use a different form of picking that will allow us to pick down, then down to the next string. So for example, I'm going to play the 12th fret note on the 2nd string. Then I'm going to go to the 14th fret, then the 15th fret. I'm going to be picking down, up, down. My next set of notes are going to be on the 1st string, same exact frets, 12, 14, 15. But what I'm going to do is actually pick these notes in this order. As far as my right hand goes, what I'll be doing is going down, up, down, down to the next string, and then I'm going to hammer on my 14th and 15th fret. So again, real slow motion. That's down, 2nd string, 12th fret, up, 14th fret, down, 15th fret, down to the next string, 12th fret, hammer on 14, hammer on 15. This altogether sounds like this. So again, the only thing we're doing differently besides the hammer-ons at the end of the last 2 notes is picking a downstroke to another downstroke leading on to the next string. This won't require so much of an opposition when you're actually picking a downstroke on one string and having to go to the next string below it with an upstroke. We're actually going to go down and then down again. So again, this is a downstroke on the 12th of the 2nd string, upstroke on the 14th of the 2nd string, downstroke on the 15th to another downstroke on the 12th of the 1st string. Do it again, real slow motion. Hammer on the 14th and 15th again. This same exact approach can be used in an opposite sense, going up from the 15th fret of the 1st string. What we can do is do an upstroke here on the 15th fret of the 1st string, followed by a downstroke on the 14th fret, and then another upstroke on the 12th, leading to an upstroke on the 15th of the 2nd string, and then pulling off to the 14th, and then ultimately down to the 12th on the 2nd string. So what we're doing here slow motion wise is upstroke on the 15th of the 1st string, down on the 14th, up on the 12th, and then up on the 15th of the 2nd string, followed by a pull off and another pull off. You can actually take this idea and do different sections of your scale, one section at a time, using this technique for each set of 6 notes. For example, something like this. Now this same approach can be used for the entire scale. For example, what we'll do now is take a 3-note per string scale. In this case it's going to be an A major scale, starting on the 5th fret of the 6th string. We're going to go up the scale. I'm going to play the scale for you once through, and then we're going to go through again how we're actually going to be picking it. Now this same application can be applied as you're picking through the entire scale, not just one section. For example, we can start our scale on the 5th fret of the 6th string, play an A major scale for example. This requires us to play 3 notes per string. That allows us to pick a downstroke, an upstroke, and a downstroke for each string. For example, what we'll be doing here is going from the 5th fret of the top string to the 7th fret top string to the 9th fret, and then going to the 5th fret of the 5th string. This will require us to pick a down, up, down, down to that next string like this. And then we can continue on through the scale picking exactly the same way all the way until we reach the last note of that particular section. So again, what we're doing here is we're actually using, again, the form of efficiency picking, so we don't have to pick a down, up, down, and then up to the next string. We're going down, up, down, down to the next string. Watch my right hand real slowly so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Now the same thing can be applied going up through the scale, descending through the scale tonally, starting with the last note in that particular area. What we would be doing is starting with the last note and then going up, down, up to the next string. For example, again, the first 2 strings, what we'd have is up, down, up, and then up. Going through the whole scale, we have up, down, up, up, down, up, down, so on and so forth. What you can do is practice playing this entire scale, going up, ascending, and then going back down, descending, allowing yourself to do a couple hammer-ons, the last few notes of either side of the scale, and get real fast with it. Alright, so I hope you got something out of that today. Feel free to leave any comments or questions concerning what we just went over. I enjoy doing these. I enjoy any feedback that I get from you guys. From Music Creation Studios, this is Casper again, signing off. Stay tuned for another lick of the day, some more shredding, and then also stay tuned for another lick at night where we'll tackle some more basics. Have a good day. See you later.